You okay there?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just trying to get everything together and make it down to go and pick up the picnic as quickly as I can. Because like I know that Alex is going to be really worried about it, so I figured like if I did it and then he wouldn't have to worry about it, you know. So yeah.
Okay. Breathe.
Right.
I'm sure that as soon as you see him, you'll just be happy to spend time with him, and you won't be thinking so much about you'll be excited to hang out with him. You guys are just hanging out together. It's just picnic plus picnic.
It's like it's no real difference to yesterday, except it is because I've had time to think about it, and yeah.
I think it's going to be like usual, except maybe some prolonged eye contact. But other than that, I think it's just going to be like hanging out, you know? You have to tell us everything when you get back to the common room at the end of it.
That's not the rule. See, I don't know much, but I do know that isn't a rule.
That's a rule. I'm so sorry, but you're not allowed to go if you don't come back and then tell us every single thing while we drink hot chocolate.
I'm going to break the rules, and look. It's the thing is, if you guys were invited to the date, you would be invited to the date, but you're not invited to the date, so you won't be invited to the date afterwards.
I am very very impressed with the boundary you're putting up, but I'm very upset with the boundary you're putting up right now.
I think we see like the Terminator vision as soon as Rosie notices that the picnic basket has been opened, and it's that sort of like night vision with like a red reticle that has like zooms in on the picnic basket.
Hey! Put it down!
They look at you and their eyes go wide.
Is that your picnic basket that you carefully crafted for an entire evening for your friend's date?
They book it. Alex!
So, who? Where?
You turn and see Gail Greytwig making her way towards you. You weren't listening?
It was. But... sure, it was a good lesson. Sorry, I have to go. I have a thing. I have a previous thing. Can I help you with with some other thing that's very quick? Because that's what it would have to be.
Are you heading to dinner?
Yeah, sure. But it's a.
We can walk together.
It's a private dinner. I'm in a rush. I'm going to be moving quickly, and well, only one of us should lose points for rushing in the hall. So, sorry, I have to rush. It's a date and it's important.
A date?
Yep. I have a date. That's a thing I'm doing. So I have to rush off and
Is it with
do
Maisie?
that. Yes, actually, yes. Yes, I've been told I can say that we are dating. No, that's a thing I can say now. I think I can say it now when people ask. I can say that we're dating.
You launch a cookie probably harder than you've ever thrown a cookie before in your life. You clonk one of these goofball Ravenclaw kids in the back of the head. Ouch! Oh, hurt!
Stop walking! See, of course it's chocolate. What do you mean it's a cookie? Stop right there!
I was up till 4 a.m. I made a 3-tiered cake, 2 specific meals for my very good friends going on a date, and you put your grubby little, probably unwashed hands in there.
Well, why'd you leave it out?
What do you mean? It was tied with a ribbon. Is that your ribbon?
It wasn't tied
Is
with a
your
ribbon.
favorite?
I've been meaning to ask you, what would be your perfect date? I was asking Rosie that earlier, and I'm curious about you.
What did she say?
Excuse me, we were having a conversation.
Sorry.
Barnabas. Thank you. When I try to picture it, all I'm seeing in my head are alarm bells and panic. I'm just seeing the word panic over and over. And I don't think that's a date activity. So,
Yeah, that's fair. How do you feel about like bookshops? You know, just from what I know of you, like I would imagine that if someone took you to like a pet store, you know, like if you went to a pet store and then you got to meet like the mice that they had at the pet store, you know, and then you'd like leave with the person and maybe you'd have a new mouse, and then you'd like bring the mouse to a forest and hang out with the mouse. Just you two and the mouse.
I feel like you've thought about this more than I have. Well, I guess in the meantime, if you need an outlet to talk about dating and stuff, you can just funnel all that energy into planning the date for Maisie and Alex, and we can figure out how we can help them break into the restricted section. And it's like all of the fun of doing the date stuff with none of the anxiety of having to be the one doing it.
So I have some bad news.
What's the bad news?
I mean, well, I think Rosie's going to be very upset. That's the bad news.
Why? Did we do something?
I don't know if we done something, but there's no cake in this basket.
So after seeing that it's presumably Ashley, I think Olive's going to make her way back to Clem on the other side of the restricted section.
Yeah, you start to turn around, but it's becoming harder and harder to move. When you walk closer to Clem, it sort of feels like you're all tangled up in something.
I'm stuck.
You're stuck
I can't move.
at all. Can you can't leave as well? You can't like walk in the opposite.
What do I do?
Well, so maybe it's kind of like a quicksand situation, and if I get you a branch, then I can pull you out.
I can't grab onto anything. I can't move.
You can't move at all.
Do you know any spells that could maybe pull me back over?
I think maybe I should get help then.
You are rushing to the clock tower. And as you make it to the clock tower, you can see some bright lights coming from inside, to the point where there are rays of light that are sort of shooting out from the interior of the clock tower.
I am without a hesitation. I don't think she even realized. She's like, that's what the clock tower normally looks like, and just pushes in.
Rushing up the stairs to the clock tower, you hear a loud boom. You see Rosie rushing up the clock tower stairs. Rosie, there's some debris and like things sort of trickling down from the stairs as you make your way up and up. What is running through your mind right now?
So, from all I know, I'm rushing into the clock tower. I hear a loud noise and there's bright light.
Yeah.
I think that Rosie's probably like, I can only describe it as like coming out of a car accident. Like your ears are sort of numb and you're just like kind of lost. You don't really know what's going on. I think that I'm just trying to like, can I keep moving through it?
Yes. You didn't really get the brunt of the explosion. Your ears aren't particularly ringing or anything, but you're rushing up and there's some smoke and stuff in the staircase.
I think that as soon as she realizes the explosion wasn't some sort of magical ridiculousness or mishap, I think immediately I'm screaming, Maisie?
You stop.
I keep moving. I keep going towards the explosion.
Running up the staircase. The smoke is getting thicker. And when you reach the top flight of the stairs where the clock tower is, you can see your picnic basket outside. It's been shattered. There's food all over.
And I see no people. And is the building intact?
Building is intact. There's a lot of smoke, and it's hard to kind of see. You probably kick the picnic basket as you're walking and look down and notice it.
Do you think now? Did I notice before that picnic basket was not the correct picnic basket, or did I not notice? I can't remember. I noticed it, so I would notice that this was the basket that got switched, probably.
Mm-hmm. You found the other one. You found the one that you made.
And there's no fire, it's just smoke and this disintegrated picnic basket. And am I at the very top? Is it the very top of the...
Yeah, you're at the last flight of stairs. There's rubble all along the ground and such.
Not traumatic at all. Maisie? Alex? Are there any other doors besides the door I came up?
There is a door in front of you, but it is knocked off of its hinges.
Okay, I want to go to that door. What? Are you in here? Maisie? Alex?
You can hear some coughing.
Hello? Is anyone in here?
You can see something moving around through the smoke.
Do I know what it is?
Investigate, please.
Okay. Is this with my relationship with Maisie or Alex?
No.
It's a failure.
You look around. It's too difficult to really see anything. There's some light that is bleeding in through what you would imagine to be some windows. Searching through the smoke, eventually you come across some tattered robes belonging to shortly thereafter Alex. You can see him unconscious on the ground.
Alex!
There is soot all over his face.
I'm shaking Alex to try to get him to wake up. Alex, where's Maisie? Alex! Alex, are you okay? Alex?
He's not waking up.
And nowhere near him is Maisie?
I don't know.
And is Alex in that open door area that I was looking through? He's outside
A few
of it?
steps away.
I would like to scream as loud as humanly possible. I know Rosie's loud. She may get that from someone you know, and I want to see if somebody in the school can hear me screaming and try to come help. I mean, I'm sure somebody heard the explosion also.
Screaming as loud as you can. Rosie bellows in the clock tower. There's no immediate reaction, Rosie. Alex is sort of coughing periodically.
I don't know if it would do anything because it was after an explosion, but Rosie has 2 fire protection potions on her, and I think in her head she thinks that the soot is like fire.
It's definitely hard to breathe. You're probably coughing and such too.
Okay, she's gonna take the perfect fire protection potion she has and try to like dribble it into Alex's mouth. I know, I don't know if you can swallow, but you have to. And I don't know if you can hear me, but you have to drink this, and I have to find Maisie. So, I'm gonna drag you to the stairs. So I think I'm just gonna try to like sweat her over my nose and pull Alex as gently as possible towards like some open air so that he can breathe, and then go back in to look for Maisie.
You pull Alex out of the room from most of the smoke and such. You go back in, nose covered. I'd like you to please tough it out for me.
Would this be with my relationship with Maisie?
No. On a 9. There are some consequences. The smoke inhalation has sort of taken you off guard. The whole situation has taken you off guard.
Mm-hmm.
Choose 2 from the 7 to 9 list for Tough It Out, please.
I think after I just pulled Alex, I think I'm probably gonna take the condition of exhausted, and this like after breathing in the smoke, and then also I'm gonna lose something, and I think she's just gonna while I was pulling out one of my potions, the fire protection potion to give to Alex, I probably dropped another one of my like perfect potions that I have. I have a perfect bark tree potion in my cloak that I probably just drop, and it rolls away.
Yeah, it just falls off the side of the flight of stairs, crashing to the ground below.
I would like to go into the room that I couldn't really see into and get on my hands and knees and sort of feel around if I couldn't see it.
Sure. You start to look around frantically, coughing through your sweater.
Maisie? Maisie, are you in here? I've got Alex. Maisie, you have to be in here. I don't know why you would be on a date alone. Maisie!
You find something as you're patting around. It feels like a hand.
Okay, is it attached to something whack?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know who this person is yet, but I'm dragging them towards the stairs.
You start to see Maisie's frame once some of the smoke clears. She's coughing herself in the smoke.
Hey, Maisie, she's coughing? Oh, good. Okay, come on, Maisie. Okay, good. Coughing means you're breathing. Let's go. We're gonna go to the stairs. I've got Alex. Okay, I have this other fire protection
Maisie,
potion.
Please make a Tough It Out roll for me.
Is this with my relationship?
No. Take 2 from the 7 to 9 list. Tough it out.
I'm knocked out of position. I think maybe under more stuff or like with thicker smoke, maybe. And an appropriate condition, I think, would make sense. Injured, I think, would make sense.
Yes. Maisie's partially covered by some rubble in the room. Rosie, I'm gonna need you to make a struggle roll, please.
Okay. With my relationship with Maisie.
Yes.
Yes.
Using her Herculean strength in this panic, Rosie pulls with all her might and pulls Maisie out of the rubble. Out of the room.
You got this. Come on, Maisie, you got it. You can do it.
Okay. I think I try and push myself up as Rosie's dragged me out. I try and push my hands on the floor to pull myself up, and just they kind of like give way into Rosie. I feel like I'm 13. Maybe she can catch me.
I got you. Yeah, I got you. It's okay. I got you. All of a sudden, I'm very strong. I think it's the anxiety. Okay. Alex, this
happened?
I don't know. I was coming up because your picnic basket was wrong. And Alex, I have to put you down. Are we out of the smoke? Whack.
Partially. There's
Okay.
still some that's coming out of the room, but you've cleared most of it.
Okay, I'm gonna like gently set down, like cradling Maisie's head, set her down so she can relax. Alex is here. He's here. I gave him a fire protection potion. He's right here next to you. Right here next to you. I'm gonna put Maisie's hand on top of Alex. Is Alex awake?
No, he's unconscious.
Is Alex breathing?
Alex, wake up.
He's breathing.
Can I use an automatic treat wounds move on Alex, please?
What are you trying to treat?
I am trying to treat injured.
He's covered in cuts and bruises and such. And you are going to use your move that allows you to automatically succeed. However, how are you treating these wounds?
So if I can see that he's superficially cut and like covered in injuries, I'm gonna start trying to like clear off his face with my cloak. I'm sure I have yarn. I can wrap up his wounds. I can like try to like wipe his. I mean, I'm sure I have some sort of potion on me, like liquid on me that I can use to like wipe him off.
Okay. Start to try and clear off dirt and grime from Alex. Alex, all of the conditions are upon you now, except for injury.
Hey! You can hear me? Can you hear me?
Alex.
You don't have to talk. I'm gonna hold your hand. Can you move your hand a little so I know you're okay?
Maisie?
Alex, I squeeze his hand.
I'm backing up. They're having a moment.
You okay?
Alex, you okay? Wake up.
Are you okay?
Are you okay? I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay.
Rosie pulled me out. Can you sit up? I put my hand behind his back to try and help him sit up.
It's hard.
I know. I'm here.
Happened?
I don't know. I don't know. The basket, maybe. I think Rosie. I kind of put my arm round Alex and kind of like almost cuddle up to him. It's okay. Take your time, it's okay.
Yeah, what happened to the sandwiches?
There'll be more. Don't worry.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just worried about you.
There's a commotion down at the bottom of the stairs. You can hear some people yelling.
I'm like waving at the edge.
Hey, up here! Up here, there's somebody... I don't know what happened. An explosion!
Check to see if anyone's hurt.
I did that already!
Hurry!
Are the owls okay?
Wrong tower.
Okay, good.
And several of the teaching staff and students rush up the stairs, escorting the three of you to the hospital wing. Maisie, I need a roll from you. Please make a notice something roll.
Is this with any relationship?
With Alex.
Okay.
Gonna message you something.
Okay.
I don't like that.
God, whack the suspense.
Okay, I sent it on Zoom. Meanwhile, Clem and Olive, you were in your own situation. Clem, you were debating on going to get some help for Olive. What do you do? As Olive is sort of trapped in the spell in the restricted section.
Olive, maybe I should go get help?
A little louder, Olive. Oh, I'm sorry. That's my bad. Hold on. Should be good now.
Am I, like, so trapped and frozen that I can't talk? Am I, like, almost stupefied kind of level?
Almost, yes.
Okay, I think all you're gonna see then is Olive's eyes just, like, heighten in intensity a little bit, like maybe open the tiniest bit more, but I don't think she's able to talk at this point.
Okay. I am going to take that as a yes, because if you can't move, then I can't. I've got no solution for that. I'm gonna just go get some help, and I'm gonna go find a librarian.
Do you go to get Madam Pince?
I'm going to get Madam Pince, yeah.
Okay. Walking away from the restricted section, you go to Madam Pince's desk. You can see her organizing some books and things.
Madam Pince, I'm having a bit of a situation. I accidentally, pushed my friend Olive into the restricted section, and now she's frozen in it.
Please make a convince roll. Plus your heart.
La, la, la. this with my relationship with Olive?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Just thought I'd give it a
She's
try.
not there to help you right now.
Oh no.
Madam Pince stands up abruptly and she looks at you and says, "What do you mean? Pushed into the restricted section?"
It was a joke that I was playing, and I thought that she would be okay, but she just got frozen in there.
Do I look like I'm laughing?
It was a stupid thing for me to do. I'm very sorry.
She begins to storm off towards the restricted section. She says, "Wait here."
Okay.
You can hear a spell being cast, Clem, in the distance. A few of the students in the library sort of like look your way. And shortly thereafter, Olive is being escorted back by Madam Pince.
Again, Madam Pince, I'm so sorry. It was all my
I don't want
fault.
to hear
I was
it.
just...
She looks at you, Olive, and she says, "What happened?"
I dropped my quill and I thought that if I only went and grabbed it, I could just come right back over.
Madam Pince looks slyly at you, Clem.
I don't want to get my friend in trouble or anything. I should have just come and asked you to grab it for me. I'm sorry, Madam Pince.
Going into the restricted section is very serious. There is a
I
reason
know.
that it is restricted.
I know, I'm very sorry.
If you needed to go into the restricted section, it is possible to get permission. Do you know this?
I'm sorry, it was embarrassing to ask just for a quill. It's my favorite one. I didn't want to leave it there.
I don't think so. Lying and entering the forbidden section.
That's true. I really did drop my quill. That's what I went over to get, I swear.
Madam Pince
She
looks
did,
at
but-
Clem.
I'm sorry. She did, but then I got
Enough.
so scared that...
She stares at the both of you for an inordinate amount of time.
I know the way to the headmistress's office. I can take myself there. Sorry, Madam.
No. I think you'll stay here for a moment.
She's glaring at both of you. You could feel this gaze penetrating your souls. And she says,
No. I think I have a good punishment in mind. Now you'll be helping to reorganize the...
and suddenly, there is a slight shake in the ground. The students around the library sort of look around bewildered. Madam Pince says,
What was that?
she rushes over to a window.
My word. What's happened? The clock tower.
Olive's gonna run out of the library.
I'm gonna follow Olive.
Rushing out of the library, Clem and Olive are running at full speed. Where are you going?
The clock tower. I don't know about you, but I think I would follow Olive, so.
What is the, like, path that we would take to get there? Like, which way do we go, I guess?
Yeah, you're basically, like, on the north side of the castle there. Up on the first floor, on the north side, right near the courtyard. So you'd have to go down the stairs and then across the suspension bridge, or run right outside. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I would go the suspension bridge route. And as we're running there, I kind of just want to see, like, our other students moving, our professors running.
Oh yeah, there is basically a commotion that's happening. Several professors are sort of rushing off. Several of them are sort of flying about, and several of the students are in a bit of a panic. There's several students outside, kind of in shock.
Something happened to the clock tower. Oh, I heard an explosion.
Rushing past the students, Olive and Clem continue on. And as you do, getting near the quad, you can see Rosie rushing off with Alex and Maisie and several professors sort of levitating them.
Wait, levitating?
They're levitating Maisie, Alex, and Rosie. Who look like they are hurt.
I'm gonna book it to them.
Yeah, I want to rush to one of the professors, whichever professor is closest to me that's doing the levitating.
Out of the way! Out of the way!
You can see...
Those are my friends!
You can see that Professor Bovin, the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher, is one of the professors sort of leading the way.
I'm sorry, Miss Everglade, but we are taking your friends to the hospital wing. I understand
Okay, well,
your
we're going with
concern,
them.
but we have to get them there as soon as possible. They've been injured.
Okay,
What
well, we're coming
happened?
with you.
Excuse me.
I'm following them.
How far away are they? Like, how high up are they being levitated?
Just a few feet off the ground. You can hear them coughing a bit.
Maisie? Alex? Rosie? It's alright. We're here. We're not going to let them take you away without us, right, Clem?
Yeah, no, we're gonna stay here with you.
Can we hear them and respond?
It's a bit chaotic. You could probably give me a roll. Notice something from each of you. And this will be without any relationships, I think, just because of the chaos of the scene.
I'm
Rosie.
too out of it.
Rosie, you can probably either hear or see Clem or Olive.
It's okay. We're going to the hospital wing. Everyone's awake. Everyone's okay.
Okay, well, we're also going to the hospital wing. That's just what's happening.
I think Rosie just keeps screaming off into the distance as they like float her away. She's just like, everything's gonna be fine. And we're just gonna
Olive's gonna keep like pushing to stay with them. Are they like close enough to the ground that if they reach up, we could like, are they within arm's reach essentially?
Oh yeah, I mean they're only a few feet off the ground really, so I mean more like reach down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Olive is gonna try.
Imagine if they were just on, like a gurney or something.
Okay, so the reason that they can't hear us is just because
There's
of the chaos around them.
Yeah, there's a lot of people,
cool.
and everyone's sort of asking questions, and it's chaos.
Olive's gonna try and push through. I think she would probably see Maisie's hair most through the chaos. Like that would be like a visual indicator. I don't think she would be able to necessarily spot Alex or Rosie super well in the chaos and confusion, but she's gonna try and make her way to Maisie and grab her hand.
Go ahead and struggle. Relationship with Maisie for this one. Okay, 7. You push through. You maybe get to Maisie to hold her hand for a brief second. Maisie, you kind of look up and you see Olive there. But there's probably a few too many people kind of pushing through. Some of the teachers are trying to organize students away so that they can get through. Everyone's trying to have a look and see what happened. And you hold each other's hand for a moment, and then you kind of get separated.
I don't let her hand go easily.
It's going to be okay, Maisie. I'm right here.
Olive.
It's okay. And she's gonna kind of like grasp at her fingertips as they're being pulled apart, and she's just gonna say, "We'll be right here.
Olive.
It'll be okay.
Okay.
I promise. I promise."
I'm like, we're still following them, right? Have the professors stopped us from doing so at all?
Not really. It's just kind of like hard to keep up. Everyone's a looky-loo. They're just trying to get a look at what happened, and it's just kind of a pain. I'm
probably getting kind of aggressive, to be honest. And like, if people are bumping into me, I'm like shoving them out of the way. Like, intense.
Eventually, you make your way to the hospital wing, following behind.
Can I do something before we get inside?
Sure,
like before we're at the hospital wing? Olive is going to she's going to point her wand at her own head, and she's going to cast a spell. I think in a moment of panic, she's going to hold her wand back just a little bit. And she's going to cast Stupefy on herself.
Okay. Go ahead and cast a spell.
So she does it really quickly, too. Like, there's not a lot of hesitation. She just picks her wand up and holds it about arm's length and yells, "Stupefy!"
Something goes wrong. Please choose 2 from the 7 to 9 list for cast a spell.
Please take me out with you.
I would almost say she's never performed that spell on herself before, so I think the spell is different than what she was expecting. In the sense that ordinarily it should completely render someone unconscious. And I think maybe instead it kind of renders her unconscious, but not like fully. I think it kind of like knocks her back, but she's still like ringing in her ears and her vision's coming in and out, and she has kind of like movement in some of her limbs, but not quite. Like it would not have been good to do to an enemy kind of thing. Like she's not particularly restrained by it, I guess is what I would say. And I would say, oh gosh. I think one of the other players takes a condition because I think she's never done this before. I think it went a little wonky, and if her and Clem are like rushing there together, I think it may have bopped you a little bit, or even like Olive falling down. Maybe if Clem's behind her, maybe it's not the spell, but it's Olive literally just like falling unconscious.
Both of you tough it out, please, and you can use your relationships with each other for this one. One the time that you don't want to succeed, Olive.
I have a -2 to body as well.
Clem, the hit took you off guard. Choose 2 from the 7 to 9 on the tough it out list.
Okay. I take an appropriate condition, and I think I'm knocked out of position. So if we're like following behind, I've been forced to kind of get separated from them a little bit.
Yeah, you sort of get hit and spin, probably like go flying to the ground.
Yeah.
You can take a condition that you think is appropriate. Olive, yeah, maybe when you were casting the spell, you were maybe like a little bit hesitant for a second or something, and you cast a spell and sort of it maybe didn't hit you fully, and it kind of just hit Clem more than it hit you. You get a little shooken up for a moment, and you kind of shake it off, and you see Clem go like spinning and flying to the ground.
I think she's going to. So is this tough it out in regards to like the fall that I was taking, or
you still hit yourself with the spell, but it just it sort of shook you for a moment, but it hit Clem. She really wasn't expecting it. Maybe you just hit her in the back of the head or something with the spell, and it sent her sort of spinning to the ground.
Olive is going to turn. I'm guessing Clem's right behind her.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
She's gonna turn, and she's going to intentionally faceplant next to Clem.
Okay. Several students look around wildly like, hey, something went wrong here too. And a few students rush over to try and help you both. A few teachers look over, they rush over and they try to help. And you all get taken to the hospital wing.
Well done.
It's a few hours probably before things die down. You're being poked and prodded and helped and such by Madame Pomfrey and a few of the other teachers. Finally, you get a little bit of a break. You're all in hospital beds in the hospital wing. And you've sort of been questioned and poked and prodded by the various teachers, especially Headmistress McGonagall, asking what had happened, and you have some peace right now. Headmistress McGonagall's probably off talking to Madame Pomfrey in the corner, leaving you all sort of in your beds, finally alone after several hours of poking and prodding and questions.
Was I conscious when Headmistress McGonagall was here?
That would be up to you. You were kind of faking it.
Yeah. Yeah, I was a little, wasn't I? Yeah, I would like to make sure that I had a chance to say something to her.
Okay. What would you have said?
Headmistress, about that, extra credit, assignment that you and I discussed at the start.
Worry about it now, dear.
No. Something happened today.
What do you mean?
And Olive's gonna lower her voice and go, I saw the target in the restricted section of the library. My sneaker scope started up, and she was skulking about in the restricted section. I don't know if it's related to today, but I figured it would be better to mention it than not, just in case.
The restricted section of the library. And what were you doing
Mistress.
there? Never mind.
She sighs and she looks more tired than you've ever seen her. Rubs her eyes and she says,
Thank you for letting me know, Miss Everglade. I'll have to consider what the implications mean. For now, just rest up.
Headmistress,
Yes.
if it's not, out of bounds for me to say, maybe you could rest up too.
I'll rest up whenever I can, Miss Everglade. Don't you worry. I have other important matters to concern myself with. Are you feeling any better?
Physically, yes. Just a bit worried.
Yes. We all are.
she sort of, will pat your shoulder and she sits up from the bed and she will start to walk away and she says,
Strange that you and Miss Goosanders were injured shortly after your friends.
That's not a question, is it, Headmistress?
No.
she walks off.
Alex? You okay?
Everything hurts.
Yeah. Do you remember what happened?
Not really. My head's not working.
Yeah,
My head's...
that's okay.
Yeah.
What's the last thing you remember?
Maisie. The meeting Maisie, and I think It's hard.
That's all right. Do you remember if you'd been in the tower long?
I don't know.
Okay. We'll find whoever did this. You know that, right?
What? With the... Sorry, my head's not working.
That's all right. Why don't you get some more sleep?
Yeah, okay.
In terms of the hospital bed layout, where do you think you all are?
I feel like Alex and I would probably be in a similar place because we were in the same situation and probably moved at the same time before the rest.
Yeah, where are they putting the person that doesn't really need any care but was brought in regardless? Because that's...
Well, you did inhale a lot of smoke, so you...
Yeah, that's true.
You know, they would be checking on you, and you probably do not feel great.
In all honesty, I think they probably put Olive as far away from any of the actual, like, medicine and things that are possibly gonna be stolen or anything she can mess with. I think she's been here enough times now that they're keeping her away from anything she can touch.
Madam Pomfrey just locks the locks when you walk in the room.
I imagine that I'm probably close to Olive, just because I would have been brought in at the same time for a similar non-explosion-y reason.
So Maisie's near Alex. Clem's near
Yeah,
Olive.
I'm probably near Maisie and Alex, I guess, if you're saying that I inhaled all that smoke, which I guess I did.
Headmistress McGonagall's speaking to Madame Pomfrey near her office.
Can we hear it?
I don't think so. They're being pretty quiet.
Maisie, are you up?
What? Olive?
Maisie. I think Olive's gonna, like, hop out of her bed unless she has, like, a wizard IV tying her down or anything. Is she good? Okay. I think she's gonna hop out of her bed and kind of, like, not exactly rush, because even though she faked it a little bit, she did hit herself in the face with a spell. And she's gonna kind of toddle over to Maisie's bedside and kind of crouch down. Maisie, what happened? Are you okay? Are you hurt?
I'll be okay. It's just I don't know what happened, and
Did someone attack you?
I don't know.
Did you see anyone?
Just Alex.
I know it's hard, but do you remember the last thing you and Alex did before, whatever happened?
don't know. I don't want anyone to get in trouble.
I don't think anyone would get in trouble except for, like bad witches and wizards and, people who are trying to hurt you. And in that case, I do think they deserve to get in a little bit of trouble. Why? Did you see someone you know?
Just Alex.
Well, then who would get in trouble?
I want to look around and see if there's any chance that anybody is going to hear us.
I mean, the others are pretty close to you.
I think, it's just, you know, like the hippogriffs and stuff.
Okay. Do you want to talk about it later?
I'm like looking everybody else, just kind of quite like subtly trying to.
Which direction is Maisie looking?
I'm looking in the direction of like I look at Alex and then Rosie and then like I look around the room, like I look at you and I'm like kind of nod in that direction as I look.
Yeah, you can give me a read between the lines, Olive. Relationship with Maisie.
Okay. Olive is like seeing the direction you're looking, but she's not understanding what that has to do with anything. But she is just going to nod and go, okay. And she's gonna lean like right up into Maisie's ear and go, do you feel safe, being here right now? Or...
I lean right towards Olive and pull her in and hug her. And this is the kind of hug, like, if you've ever been hugged by somebody who is just like completely exhausted, really vulnerable, and falling apart, like a really close hug, like a really tight. And she's just gonna put her head on Olive's shoulder and quietly stay there.
Okay. What time would it be right now?
It would be nighttime, you know, probably after dinner.
Okay.
I'd say like 9, maybe.
Olive's gonna kind of give her a minute to lay there. And then she's gonna kind of like squeeze her shoulder and say, watch over. And she's gonna kind of like scooch into Maisie's bed. And she's gonna do that thing where she's gonna like sit with her bed or with her back against the headboard. And then she's gonna kind of like pat herself so she can give Maisie a hug from behind. And she'll kind of like prop her little pillow up and she'll say, nothing's going to happen to you. I'm going to stay right here. And if you need relaxing ocean sounds, and she's gonna lean forward and do this. I can do this. Seagulls! Oh, so soothing. Or I also do a really good sounds of the rainforest. Please stop me at a certain point because I don't know how to make any of these animal noises. But whatever you need, okay, Maisie?
if you need to laugh, if you need to cry, if you just need me to hug you all night so you can feel safe to fall asleep. If you want me to break out of the hospital wing and go to Gryffindor Tower and bring back your favorite pair of socks or whatever it might be, okay?
As soon as Olive pats her chest, I like I don't move. I just kind of like conk out on her, and as she's making the noises, you can just hear Maisie's breathing just kind of like go a little bit deeper, and her eyes are closed. Like really gently drifting off.
Olive is gonna just keep going. I don't know what animal that was supposed to be, Maisie, but I thought maybe it would be on a beach of some kind. How about I just make up animal sounds? This is a pufferfish when it's angry. That was it blowing up. I think you're asleep now. Hey. Shh. And then she's gonna go quiet.
Rosie, Clem, how are you feeling?
Have we had time to like rest? Like, am I like less exhausted now? Like, am I still feeling it, Mr. Krabs, or am I fine?
Yeah, I mean, it's assumed that you're here for the night. But you don't feel great. But
and can I hear any of what just happened over there, or was it very quiet?
Trying to snoop?
Was I just listening to the sounds of the room? There's a possibility.
Okay, go ahead and try and notice something. Relationship with either Olive or Maisie. Okay. Maybe you heard bits and pieces of that. I'll let you decide what you heard.
Okay. I definitely heard the pufferfish noise. But we've like I'm not. Am I still like hacking up a lung? Have I been given like medication? Did you answer that?
They would have given you some basic stuff, but they want you to rest for the night, so you're probably feeling a little bit better, but you still don't feel great. I mean, anybody inhaling that much smoke is not gonna feel very good.
I think that I'm just gonna like prop myself up a bit and be like, Clem.
Yeah.
You okay? Why are you in the hospital wing?
I took a little knock on the head. Why are you in the hospital wing? Are you okay? What happened?
Come over here.
I'm gonna crawl out of my bed and go over to hers.
Like I open the blanket and like tuck you in so that we're like sitting like kids in a camp.
Yeah.
Okay. I went back to get the picnic basket.
Okay.
I went back to go to my room and I saw the picnic basket was still there and it was the wrong picnic basket. And I was like, oh no. So I went back to the tower with the right picnic basket, maybe. My brain's a little fuzzy. And I was like, I'm going to bring him the right one. And I'm going to tell him what happened because they deserve to have a good date. And as I was walking up the tower, the lights got really bright, which I don't know much about towers. So I thought that was normal. And I just keep walking. And then there was like a... And I just kept, like walking because I was worried. And then I started screaming and then I tripped over the picnic basket. So whoever replaced the picnic basket with my picnic basket with another picnic basket, it maybe was explosive because it was exploded. And then I was looking around for everybody and I found Alex and he was unconscious and I poured a potion in his mouth and I dragged him out and then I went back in like this. And I was looking for Maisie, and I found Maisie in a closet, and I thought she was dead. So I carried her up, and she was coughing, and they were fine. But then they had like a really cute little romantic scene outside of the tower.
I'm just gonna hug you. Oh, thanks. That sounds so scary.
I'm very confused. So much happened at once.
They took your picnic basket and switched it for the wrong picnic basket, and then it was explosive?
Yeah, and I know I shouldn't really care about it, but what happened to that cake I made, you know?
Yeah, you worked really hard at it.
And they were gonna have such a good day, and now we're in the hospital wing.
If someone
And no one's eating the 3-layer cake.
It's true. But
Well, actually, I have a piece of it if you want it. It's a little
It's
smoky.
like rocks and it's a little smoky.
It's like smoke tinge.
I'm just gonna take it and just eat it. Oh, it's so good. You did such a good job.
That one's pistachio and almond.
You know, like
Yeah,
when you
can-
don't clean your vegetables and there's like some sand in
Yeah.
there, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not revealing any of that on my face. I'm just trying to just give her the cathartic experience of someone eating her cake.
Do you think that if I hadn't planned this stupid picnic basket?
No, stop right now. You can't blame yourself.
Bombs a picnic basket at a wizarding school on a date. What's wrong with people? Excuse my language, but they're stupid.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Who hit you on the head?
The floor. I'm fine.
Oh.
Don't worry. I tripped and fell over, mysteriously. And, yeah, anyway.
Was it a ghost?
No, it was... We wanted to get into the hospital wing, I think.
Oh my god, okay, I thought it had something to do with the bomb.
No. We just wanted to make sure that you guys were okay.
That's smart. Now y'all are so smart. I was just like, I don't know what to feel
You're really
or what's
smart, Rosie. You're super smart. First of all, you recognized that the picnic basket was not there and you wanted to go help them, and you went... If you hadn't shown up, Rosie...
Those were specially... I pickled those pickles myself.
Yeah, and if you hadn't shown up, we don't know if they would be in the hospital wing right now. So...
That's a terrible thought.
I know, and it's not what happened, so we can be grateful for that.
I think I should
You did a
start
great
working
job.
out. I think I should start lifting weights, because after moving all that rubble, I thought I could probably use some extra muscles.
I'll do that with you
Like,
if you
just
want.
in case. Like, what if that happens again and I have to lift a big boulder? What am I supposed to use? Magic? I can't do that, dude.
Listen, we'll lift weights and we'll find out what happened so that it doesn't happen again, okay?
Hey, do you
And
think
did a
wizards
good
know
job.
what the gym is?
Maybe, I don't know.
Okay, sorry.
Do they just like magically increase their own strength?
Well, I'm sure there's a potion for that one.
It seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, probably. It's like, muggles do that, right? It's just illegal.
Rosie,
You want some, what?
you did real good, okay?
Thanks.
It's not your fault. And again, if you weren't there, well, you saved them, okay? So don't beat yourself up about it.
I'm never making another 3-layer cake again.
We both know that's a lie.
You're right. Maybe it'll just be 4 next time.
Or we can add 5.
1 for each of us.
Yeah, swaff cake.
I want the bottom layer. They're the biggest.
Yeah, what flavor is your layer?
Can I think on that? I don't think I can make it every flavor.
Well, what's
can't
your
just pick-
favorite flavor of cake?
Oh no, I can't. I can't possibly pick one.
Okay, I think maybe I went a little bit too far there.
What about, you have a favorite one, just one flavor cake?
You know, I'm actually more of like a pie girl. I like pie a lot.
Pie is inferior, but I'll write that down for later. I'm sure I can learn how to make a good pie just
Okay,
for
well,
you.
everyone has their own things, but okay.
It's fine. It's just like a cracker with filling in it, but like.
Well, listen, depends on the filling, but...
Are you from Canada? It's very American to choose a pie over a cake.
Well, have you ever had a butter tart? It's kind of like a tiny pie, but it's the best thing that's ever been made.
Is there butter in it?
Well, it's called a butter tart because there's like a lot of butter in it, but it's really mostly sugar and pecans.
That one sounds fine. Did you see Maisie and Oliver spooning?
Yeah. I didn't hear what they were talking about.
I distinctly heard crying and then ocean noises. So at the
Who's
standard,
making the
maybe.
ocean noise? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
No, it definitely wasn't Maisie. I basically only heard crying from Maisie, which I think is expected
my
after what
heart.
just happened. I think I'm
My
gonna
heart
have to make
hurts.
like 8,000 batches of
What
cookies.
is this feeling?
I think it's anxiety and sadness.
Yeah. Something like that. Oh,
Do you want a spoon?
okay.
Hand you a spoon and a pudding cup from my cloak.
I just the lid off the cup and just start eating.
I'm sharing it with you because there's actually
Okay.
only one pudding cup.
Yeah.
But then after this, we can go to bed.
Okay. I hope that Alex is okay. He seemed really out of it.
Yeah, he was unconscious when I found him, and then I wrapped up his injuries with some yarn, and I poured a potion on him, which I'm pretty sure is legally not how potions are supposed to be used. And then he woke up.
Well, I mean, it sounds like you did a good job if you woke up.
Yeah, that's fair. I just wish, like, if I was a little bit, like, I know that I'm looking into a job with food service, but God, I kind of wish I was like a nurse or something, because I hate seeing people in pain.
I know. But you shouldn't have to be a nurse.
That's true.
I mean-
Maybe we should just go to a school with better defenses.
Yeah, like, I don't know what I thought, but I kind of thought like a wizarding school would be like a fun, happy place.
When I left America, I expected there to be like way less school crime.
Yeah.
There's like shockingly like so much more, which is like really messed up because we don't even have guns here.
I know.
I'm gonna make a sign about that.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna like curl up in the fetal position, like half on the pillow, and like pat the bed. Come like hold on, flip the pillow over because I snotted on that side.
I don't care.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay, let's flip it.
Several other students have like come to check on all of you over the course of the next few hours, or you see like maybe before Madame Pomfrey allowed anybody to come visit, a few people like Barney and Lily came, and I think Barney and Lily probably would have come back probably by now, just to check on you. You can see like Lily is trying really not to make like any noise or anything. She's maybe fighting off like a few tears here and there. Barney looks a little wide-eyed, and he walks over to you. He walks over to Alex's bed and sort of checks on Alex. There's some like text that sort of floats in a little small towards you, Alex. Alex? You awake?
Yeah. For now, it's kind of on and off, so.
You okay?
Really, no. No. Oh, everything hurts.
Don't worry, Madam Pumphrey. Will make you feel better. You probably just need some rest.
Yeah. My head's all funny too. There's...
Just don't try to think too hard.
But I'm really in the habit of doing that.
I know, that's why I'm telling you.
Okay, there's... Are you okay?
Don't worry about me, I'm fine. You just need to rest, okay? Lily is sort of over there too, and she says, You'll be alright, alright, Alex? Just get some rest.
Hey, thank you. Both of you, thank you.
What for?
I don't know. For being my friends, I guess.
Lily sort of gets a bit choked up.
Yeah, I feel really bad, but, there's a little bit of happiness that both of you are here. I think I'll have another nap, maybe.
That's a good idea, Alex. Get some rest, okay? You'll be alright.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll do that then.
Lily, why don't you go check on Maisie?
Maisie?
I'll be right over there, Alex, okay? Maisie's alright.
Okay. Okay.
Barney grabs a seat right nearby. Lily walks over to you, Maisie.
I think I'm still hazy, kind of half asleep.
She kind of looks you over. Olive, are you asleep too?
Yeah, I think at this... what time would it be now?
It was probably just a little while after.
Yeah, I think Olive probably made ocean sounds until she fell asleep.
Okay. Yeah, Lily'd be sort of making her way over and just kind of checking on you, Maisie. And she walks over to Clem and Rosie.
Rosie? Clem?
Huh? What? Hi.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you. You alright?
Who is that?
It's Lily.
Oh, hey, Lily. Are you alright, Lily?
I'm just really confused.
Oh, yeah, that's a big yep.
Us too.
Do you know what happened?
Huh? No. Literally, there was a picnic basket.
Let me do it.
Okay. Yeah, okay. We think someone switched out the picnic basket that Rosie made for their date. And the picnic basket had a explosive device or spell or something in it.
What?
I don't know why they would do that, but that's homophobic. That's what my dad say. when somebody does them wrong, I think.
What?
Yeah, it's really messed up. Somebody took that picnic basket I made for them and turned it into a weapon. I am a pacifist.
Oh, Rosie.
I didn't even think about that before. That's so messed up.
It's okay. You didn't know. You didn't have anything to do with it. But it feels very... Well, listen, I'm gonna use the word, but it feels like a very targeted attack on specifically Maisie and Alex. And they must have known that you were making a picnic basket. And they also must have known what was going to be in the picnic basket, right? Like, well, I guess it could have just been empty. I guess they just knew that there was a basket involved. But did you tell anyone you were making a basket for them?
Probably. I was pretty excited about the basket, but I tried to lie about who it was for. I tried.
I've heard that. Like another student? You think like another
Yeah, I was in a
student did
class
this?
and people were asking about my blanket I was making in the basket. I can't remember who it was. Can I roll to see if I remember who those people were, Wack?
Ooh. Yeah, I guess that'll be an I read about that.
I read about that in my own memories.
Yeah.
Nope, no clue. I don't know. I can't remember. I was so stressed out about lying to them that they weren't going on a date. I was trying to keep people out of their business.
It just doesn't make any sense. Like a picnic basket
I heard
that they knew. Yeah.
Headmistress McGonagall speaking to some of the other teachers. My dad's gonna be coming to the school.
Your dad's coming to the school? Like,
Yeah.
why?
Did he not graduate?
No, he's an aura. Harry Potter?
Oh, yeah.
I think I met him. Did we meet him?
We met him a couple years ago, yeah.
He wears glasses.
Yeah.
He was very nice. So he's an auror?
Yeah.
He's coming to investigate, I guess?
Yeah.
Is he good at that?
He's very good at it.
He better be. I mean, I'm not here to threaten your dad, but somebody's got to figure out what's going on here.
Don't worry. My dad's really good. He'll help.
Okay. Well, then in that case, if he's going to be doing an investigation, we should write down everything that we know right now because we'll forget.
No. Just go to sleep. You were hurt.
Well, I mean, I wasn't. Yeah.
She tripped on purpose.
What?
She did. She wanted to know what was happening.
Oh.
But she still hit her head.
It did hurt.
All right. Well, maybe write a few things down.
Okay.
All right.
Maybe I can do that. Maybe I can just collect statements for everyone to give to your dad.
Okay. But make sure to rest. Okay. And
Okay.
Barney and I'll come by tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good. And if you hear anything else, any other rumors or anything like that, let us know.
All right. Good night.
Thanks for coming, Lily.
Hey,
What time is it?
It's almost curfew.
Oh, yeah, good. Okay, good night.
Good night. Barney, we have to go. I'm gonna stay. I'll sleep in the chair. I'll speak to Madame Pomfrey.
Barney, I don't think that that's legal. Madame Pomfrey is like really protective of this room. She gets like kind of fussy. I don't want you to get in trouble.
I'm gonna Lily,
You can
maybe,
ask any.
maybe you can help me ask Madame Pomfrey.
Trip.
Oh, what?
Fall over. It's the only way.
You want me to hurt myself to stay here?
Fake hit your head. Do one of those tricks. Do one of those tricks where you...
What? I'm just going to ask.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, y'all, it worked for you, Clem.
That was, I mean, like, Olive did it.
Oh, well, nobody can do what Olive does.
I know.
That's a good place for us to take our break. We're going to take a little bit of a break here, folks. Been an intense first half. That's what happens when we don't have a show for 3 weeks. Gotta catch up. We're going to take a little bit of a break here. If you haven't done so, please make sure you follow all of these wonderful people. You can head on over to tablestory.tv/WAW. You can follow them in all the places. You can also download the system for free. Go head on over to the website, get yourself the system, give it a try, play it. There's people on the Discord that are looking for group, and you can come hang out on the Discord as well, which is just tablestory.tv/Discord. And if you haven't, if you have yourself a Prime Gaming sub that you haven't used yet, consider throwing it towards one of these wonderful people, wonderful role players. Go follow them. And if you have yourself some extra money and you just want to throw some money their way, that's great too. But it's never required. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to take a little bit of a break. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Hang tight for more Witchcraft and Wizardry. Back in just a little bit. A few days have passed. The group has mostly recovered and are gathering their things together in the hospital wing. We see Madame Pomfrey sort of with a cold compress on Clem. She's kind of patting your head, Clem.
Oh,
Does that feel any better?
a little bit, yeah.
I was going to let you and your friends leave today, but if you feel like you need to stay any longer, then you can rest some more, Miss Cusanders.
Can I take a look around to see like the status of everybody currently?
Sure. Read between the lines.
Okay. Oh man.
I think that looking around, you thought everybody was probably going to need a few more days, maybe.
Oh, now that you're asking me, I'm thinking about what it would be like to not be in the hospital wing right now, and I do think that it, I'm still, ow.
I'm surprised that you're still feeling so bad, because you really only had a small bump on your head.
It must have been internal, very internal, brain.
All right, let's see if there's anything else that's wrong with you.
She sort of tries to lay you back down on the pillow.
And she says, let's just see if anything hurts then.
Am I behind? Can I be like gesturing behind Madame Pomfrey?
I'll leave that up to you. It's not exactly hard to do.
Can I read between the lines on what she's asking me?
No, you got a 6.
Okay.
Rosie's just gesturing wildly.
Okay.
All right.
Madame Pomfrey takes like 2 fingers and she kind of like pushes the side of your head a little bit. Does it hurt here?
Ow.
What about here?
Ow.
Does it hurt over here?
Yeah, there too.
So
Stall.
your whole head hurts now. That's
Yeah.
strange.
Madam Pomfrey, I think, maybe, if you want, you can go check out everyone else and then come back to me. I think maybe that would be good.
Well, I'm a little worried about your head injury. Let's have a look at the potions that we have, and maybe we can have you take some potion. Let's see.
Podcast listeners, Wag is shuffling around incredibly slowly.
It's still not even all the way turned around.
I hope Madame Pomfrey doesn't trip.
How do we even describe this for podcast listeners?
Whack is dressed in an all-black wizard's hat and cloak. He is scuttling away slowly in his chair. All you see is the wrinkly green screen behind him. Oh, he's turning. He may be on his way back.
Have you seen?
He's getting a potion.
You know the little like slime monster in Monsters University that goes and then it doesn't move at all. It's just doing this. Yeah, that's what Wack's doing right now.
Yeah, he's doing things at the pace of the sloth from Zootopia.
Can anybody sing the theme?
There he is.
And so Madame Pomfrey
Right,
returns.
dear, I've brought the potion for you.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Now, this is really only useful when you have a very serious head injury, so I'll give you a small amount.
Okay, what happens? What happens with it? What does it do?
This is brain wiggle no more.
It's gonna stop my brain from wiggling?
Yes.
What happens if the brain isn't wiggling when one takes that?
I'm not sure.
You know what? I'm just gonna look around again at everyone. I'm assuming I'm still running on my last roll, huh?
You can make another one.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see like the others are sort of sitting up, sort of getting themselves together for the day.
Like they're obviously getting ready to leave. Is the
I'm packing up my fruit cups.
okay?
behind you.
Just packing up her fruit cups. Okay. Oh, Madame Pomfrey, it's. I think actually, I think it's okay. I think that maybe I don't need the.
Yeah, you said
brain-
that your head
brain
was
wiggle.
hurting.
I think maybe it's hard for me to tell between just like a headache and but maybe listen, if it's still hurting later, I'll come back and then I can take it.
All right, dear. Let me take your cold compress and you can leave when you're ready. Madame Pomfrey slowly starts to turn around again.
No, you have to do it. That's right.
And so it begins. The slow retreat of Madame Pomfrey.
We see
Back
like the
to her
camera
den.
zoom in on Madame Pomfrey's face, and she smiles a little bit. Just underneath her breath, she says, "Works every time."
Diabolical!
She shuffles off back to her den to await more patients.
Does Madame Pomfrey sleep in there?
No, I'm not sure.
Whack?
I don't think I've ever seen her sleep at all, actually.
Madame Pomfrey's a vampire.
I think she maybe sleeps on your way
You've
to
definitely
places.
seen her asleep on her desk, for sure. But
Oh, right, yeah.
she's just, she needs to nap every now and again. And, no, of course she has her own office. She has her own space.
Just worried about her, okay? I'm just worried that she lives and breathes and eats inside this room and never leaves its walls.
She could break a hip.
But that's
You gotta
fine.
Be careful.
How could she simply get out to dinner before it was over? She cannot.
I relate.
So, you're all kind of getting your things together, ready to go. Now, it is the weekend. It would be, I believe, Saturday. What do you do?
I've packed up all of my fruit cups. Hey everybody! I don't know what you're doing today. I don't know how you're feeling. I was gonna grab some snacks and go back to the tower and sit there and wonder what's happening.
The clock tower?
You want to go back to the tower?
Yeah, I want to investigate the tower by myself. Well, not by myself. You know what I mean? No, I don't. Sorry, that was poorly worded. Without adults.
Olive's gonna turn and look at Alex and Maisie. Well, maybe some of us should investigate and some of us should stay here and not go back to the tower.
Yeah, no, some of y'all need to go back to bed.
Maisie, Alex, how are you feeling?
Nearly there, I think.
I'm fine.
Right. What would you like to do today?
Get a new brain.
From like with a brain shop.
Wonder if they have one of Hugs made.
I can call and ask. I don't think that's legal, actually.
No?
I don't know how. Actually, I don't know much about wizards, so maybe that is. I don't. Do y'all have lawyers? Anyways, I think you two specifically should take a rest day. Maybe like lay outside on a blanket, eat some snacks, don't think about anything, pet a cat, and I'm gonna never sleep again until I solve the problem.
Would you like to be left alone for the day of rest, or do you want any of us to stay with you two?
Are we leaving? Are we?
Well,
We got dismissed.
Right.
But you can stay if you're not feeling well. Madame Pomfrey will totally let you stay here some more.
No. Maybe just some chilling out in the dorm or something. I look at Olive.
I think that's a good idea. Here's what I think we should do. Rosie and Clem, I think you should investigate the tower. Alex and Maisie, you should probably rest. And I'm going to do some recon work, and see if I can find any leads around the castle. Divide and conquer.
What does recon mean, Olive?
It means I think someone's up to no good, and I'm going to try to, see if I can be sneaky and find something out.
I think it's short for recognize.
That too.
Well, if anyone can do it, you can, Olive, but maybe just we take a break today, huh?
All right. Yeah. How does Coco sound?
Good. Really good.
Alex? Would you like to join?
Sorry?
I was going to make some cocoa. Would you like some?
Yeah.
All right. And she's going to turn to Clem. Are you two going to investigate, or did you want to join the Day of Rest Cocoa party?
I'm gonna look at Rosie. And I'm gonna. Cocoa sounds good, right? Rest Cocoa, and we can investigate the tower another time, like later.
Rest Cocoa.
Rest Cocoa.
I don't understand the word before the cocoa.
Rest, like relaxation, like rest and relaxation.
Like we stop doing things for a moment and slow down and like the opposite of yoga. No movement. Just thought.
But also like the
Thoughts? You want me to sit there and just have thoughts? Yeah, no, if that's what y'all want to do, I can do that.
You could say the thoughts out loud if you wanted to.
No, I
don't have to like. Oh, okay.
And what was that, Maisie?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Can I go to the kitchen to make the cocoa myself? It'll be better.
That's a really good idea. We can't.
She only puts cream in it, and I put double cream, so.
Sure. We can't all hang out in one common room anyway, right?
No, no, I'm just not allowed. We could go somewhere else, like the courtyard, or like a picnic blanket outside. I had a blanket
Probably
once.
about lunchtime on Saturday.
We could start in the Great Hall and then take it from there.
Okay, that works. I'm
Right.
eating in like 3 days.
Okay.
Shall we?
Yeah, I got it. Come on, everybody. We can eat sandwiches. I'm just taking off. I'm on the move.
Olive's gonna kind of do the mom thing of like waiting to make sure everyone else walks first and then walking behind them.
Is Alex going to?
Yeah.
Alex is sort of following along.
I think Olive, since she's all the way at the back, she's gonna come up next to Alex and say, we don't have to talk if you don't want to, but I just wanted to check, is the most helpful thing for you right now to not talk? Like, is this one of those instances where, as a good friend, we should be trying to get you to talk, or is the good friend thing to do let you process and kind of think your own thoughts in your head?
I don't know.
Am I making it worse by asking?
It's just a lot.
Yeah. It's been a lot for 3 years too, so that kind of adds up over a while, huh?
Yeah.
I never thought I would say this before coming to Hogwarts, but it would be really nice to have a year where the most stressful thing we worry about is just exams and homework and me not wanting to do my homework and not so much the life and death stuff, you know?
Yeah.
That sounds nice.
I'm not really good at knowing what to do when people don't know what they need. So if me talking makes it worse at any point, you just tell me and I'll be quiet, okay?
I have a solution for that problem. It's called rock, paper, scissors.
Why would that make me be quiet?
You could decide if you talk or not by playing rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
It made sense in my head. Maybe it doesn't work.
We could try it.
I was just throwing it out there.
No, I like it. Will you teach me how to play, though?
Yeah, when we sit down at the table, I forgot. Do you play rock, paper, scissors, but it's like potion, spell, egg?
No, I just saw you do it before, and it was like a little hand dance that you did.
Yeah, it's a hand dance.
Right, but I didn't learn the moves, so...
I got you. It's just rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and then you pick one. This is scissors, and this one's rock, and this one's paper. And paper beats rock, and scissors beats paper, and rock beats scissors. But like potion wizard egg could be cool too.
Wait, why would paper beat rock? Wouldn't you just throw rocks at the paper until it rips?
It's supposed to be like the paper goes over the rock, and then the rock disintegrates. I don't know. It's the stupid. I don't understand geology, so maybe I can't call it stupid, but.
I like potion, wand, broom. I think that's the new one we should make.
But wand and broom look the same.
Yeah, but they're not the same. They do different things.
Yeah, but you need a hand signal. Are we in the? Are we at the Great Hall? Can I?
You're walking down the stairs. I mean, your
okay.
students kind of like walking around.
But so like the broom and the wand would be a finger.
But you go no, because if you're doing wand, potion, broom, and then you do broom, you go, Like you'd make a sound and you'd fly away, you know?
Okay. So wand, potion, broom. In America, we say shoot, but I think that might also once again be the gun violence thing. So what would we say here? Wand, potion, broom. Sparkle noises.
Okay, we have to do that where you don't make the noises, you just say sparkle noises.
Yeah, it's like
Sparkle
jazz
noises.
hands.
Okay.
You have to say jazz hands when you do jazz hands.
Is that
You know
like
what
how you
jazz
have to
hands
say
are?
horses when you see horses?
No, I've never.
that
That's a
a
rule.
rule?
Yeah, when you see horses while you're on a train or in a car, you see a horse and you go, horses!
And then who wins? What happens?
There's no
The
winning, it's
horses
just-
win. The horses
Yeah,
are
like-
always winning. They have 4 legs.
Will you have...
Yes. Absolutely, that is the yardstick against which wins are measured by, the number of legs.
Well, you think horses aren't living a better life than us all the time? They feed them straight sugar in a cube.
You have sugar in a cube every day.
But nobody's feeding it to me. What, Maisie?
I reach out, and we're in the Great Hall by this point, right?
Probably just about.
I just run ahead a little bit, but like cautiously. I kind of look like I'm probably gonna fall over, but I do it anyway. And I find like a selection of tea and stuff, and dig out of a bowl a bunch of sugar lumps, and run back up to Rosie and like kneel down on one knee in front of her and just like offer them up.
I eat them like a horse out of your hands.
After she's got them in her mouth, I like stroke the top of her hair.
I think horses have it better than us. I wasn't even allowed to ride them when I was a kid because my parents are allergic. So I think I might have romanticized horses a little bit. Have you ever watched My Little Pony?
You have a pony?
No, it's a show about magical ponies. I feel like maybe that should have made it to your side of the pond since it's magic.
Olive, is this one of the things that you smuggled in this year, or...?
I didn't bring any little ponies at all. No, I swear, if I had a little pony, you would have seen it by now.
I think one's called Pumpkin. And then one's called Apple.
Her.
And then I think one might be like Rainbow Spirit.
How little are these ponies? Can we pick them up, or...?
I've never seen a human to pony scale, actually. I think they're like pony size. Like there's horses and then there's ponies.
I could always write my dad and see if he has any little ponies back at the... Well, wherever he is right now. Maybe he could send us one.
A pony?
It's really
Only a little one.
A pony. It's like a horse, right?
It's a small horse, but not small. Like children could still ride them.
Oh, I was picturing them being like pocket size.
No, but that'd be cool. I mean, I don't know. They're cartoons.
How
But they might be real.
sugar lumps like these size? If they're in the pocket, maybe they just like nibble or at them until... I'm gonna sit down.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Food time?
I'm already eating. By the time those words leave your mouth, I've got like a whole plate of food. I'm like wiping the sugar dust off my face, digging into whatever's available.
I've pulled out bread and I'm slowly making a sandwich.
Okay. You settling into your normal spots?
I think so.
Okay. There's been several people that have like probably been looking your way. I think a few people have maybe from Ravenclaw and from Gryffindor have probably come over here and there and just to check on you. Yeah, Alex, I think a few of the Ravenclaws would probably come over and just to check on you. And would you be saying anything in particular to them, or?
No, just like a quick thank you or whatever. And
okay.
Just trying to keep the interactions to a minimum.
Yeah, Maisie, there's been, several Gryffindors that have probably made their way over to you as well, checking on you.
I kind of think I'm being relatively polite to them, kind of just like nodding, and like saying yes, but just turning around, like trying not to be rude, just saying the minimal pleasantries as possible. And
you're all sort of having some food and whatnot. There's been a lot of random conversations. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, because I'm nervous, because sometimes stuff happens too fast. Can I do something before anything happens?
Sure.
I would like to investigate the swaff table area.
Go ahead.
Do I roll with anything for that, or is it just a regular mind roll?
I think it's just a regular roll, because
okay.
You're the only one that's doing it. Ooh, 12. Yeah, go ahead. Give me your questions.
Are there any traps?
Yes. When you're looking around, and what does this look like, by the way? Because there are some people, like intermittent people, coming up and speaking to Alex and Maisie. So I'm curious, like, how you're doing this.
Yeah, I think Olive... So they've been sitting at the same stretch of table for like 3 years now. And so I think she's doing that thing where maybe she's looking at someone in swaff and kind of nodding and pretending to be paying attention and running her hand along the underside of the table and kind of maybe even kind of like using her wand a little bit so her fingertips aren't touching stuff.
I want to know how you're all sitting. Like, who's on which side?
Butt is on the bench. Oh, that's not what you wanted.
I mainly I just want your positions, like, at the table.
I know, I'm sorry, Wack. I was being smart. I'm probably sitting next to Clem since we had a nice pudding cup share the other day. And sitting across from, like, Olive and Maisie since we're deep in the pony conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know where Alex would be situated.
Oh, I don't get a choice anymore. It's next to Maisie.
Okay.
Okay. You notice it then, Olive. It would be... Are you between them both? No, because he'd be sitting next to Maisie. Are you...
Yeah, I'm sitting on the end.
Okay, are you next to Alex or Maisie?
I would be next to Maisie on the end.
Okay. So, yeah, there's something underneath the table. You feel it. Something, like, is engraved in the wood, do you think?
Olive is going to, like, intentionally spill some of her stuff. Like, knock, maybe, let's say, like, a book or two out of her book bag, and she's just gonna kind of do the, oh, give me a second kind of thing, and she's gonna bend down to grab her books and look at it. And then, for my second question, is this similar to something I've seen before?
I need to have a good think on this one. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
Yes. you remember some things that you were investigating in your first year.
Can I do an I read about that roll?
Sure. I'm going to give you a +1 on this.
Thank you.
Because you rolled so well on your last roll.
Thank you.
You can ask me 2 questions from the I read about that.
What does it look like?
Runes.
Okay.
I can't remember. Did you say that you were taking the ancient runes elective?
Oh, that's a really good question. Yes, I'm taking like the 3 ones that sounded the most boring to me. So ancient runes, arithmancy, and whatever. Oh, and the
Care for magical
aminals.
creatures.
Thank you. That one's not boring. But yeah, I picked the other ones because they sounded stuffy.
Yeah. Okay. I wanted you to keep that in mind before you ask me the questions.
Yeah. What does it do? And I guess I would say specifically, like, what do these runes do?
It's akin to a confusion spell. It's kind of like, it's not quite an obliviate, but there's similarities.
Okay. Olive is going to... Oh gosh. I don't think I have a spell to interact with that kind of thing. Yeah. Okay. Can I... I'm trying to do this fast and it's so hard. I'm going to... Yeah. I'm going to... Olive will point her wand at it, but not touch it. And she's going to cast Finite Incantatem.
Okay. So before you do that, you've had a few classes of ancient runes. And you would know that because of the nature of runes, they are resistant to spell work.
Okay.
They are... that's part of the allure of runes, is that they sort of are almost like self-contained magic.
Instead, then, what I'd like to do is, in one of the books that she dropped, that she was pretending to pick up, I'd really like to, like, make a little sketch of what the runes looked like in that, like, scribble them down.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Start to scribble them down. Any other questions or anything that you want to ask? You got 2 questions.
I think I did too, right? Because I did what does it look like and what does it do?
Yeah.
I would love to be cheeky and sneak another, but... and then Olive's gonna pop her head up and look at everyone across the table. I assume everyone's kind of like chit-chatting and eating.
They're not that
Swaff.
Yeah.
No questions asked, just Swaff trust. Don't touch anything, we need to leave right now, but smile and pretend like nothing's wrong, and we're just leaving and we're going back to a common room together, alright?
Oh, okay. Do you want me to cause a scene that I forgot something?
No, that's okay.
We can't all go to the one common room.
Right, we just need to move away from here, so,
Rosie, can we use the kitchens? Is that okay?
Rosie, what was that, thing you wanted to show us in the kitchens?
Oh, I have a cake. I have a cake in the oven. I'm making a chocolate.
Oh, we have to
Right.
make cocoa. We have to make cocoa.
Yeah,
too.
and we can make cocoa with the marshmallows.
Yeah, I love chocolate cake. It's my favorite.
Right.
Well, it'll get cold if we don't get it now.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And Olive's just gonna watch and make sure no one is like touching that little area.
I pick up the sandwich that I've made to take with us.
After you?
Okay.
You start to walk away from the table.
Hey, what's it going on?
Can I try to notice something and see if anyone in the Great Hall seems to be
Sure.
maybe paying an unusual amount of attention to us?
Yep. You can ask me some questions from the notice something list.
Is there anyone or anything sneaking around?
No. Not that you can tell.
And then I guess I would say, does it seem dangerous? Like, am I getting a vibe that anyone is there any kind of like tension in the air? Am I picking up on anyone looking too closely at us?
I don't think so. I think you're getting like people are obviously still nervous, and there's still a lot of talk about the clock tower, and like you might hear some stuff about ors and investigations and stuff like that. Like as you're walking around the Great Hall, and you are hearing some talk of like Harry Potter. Like there's a lot of whispers about Harry Potter and stuff like that. But
Okay.
aside from that, I don't think you're getting any like evil looks or anything along those lines.
Cool.
So you leave the Great Hall and you start walking towards the kitchen. What do you do?
I think Olive is kind of like carrying some of her books close to her chest and trying to look normal and natural and like trying to feign chit chat with the rest of the group, but is very like looking around the whole time, trying to make sure no one's following them. Nobody seems to be looking at them too much. Like very paranoid.
I feel like all of you are probably like a little on edge. Olive hasn't really done this before.
Yeah, I think
I'm
that's
already a mess.
Yeah. I'm just not gonna say anything though. I'm just gonna like kind of just take Olive's lead and whatever vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever Olive says, I'm going with it. I'm there.
You're heading towards the kitchen. Kitchen's right there. Wouldn't take very long.
On the way to the kitchen, I kind of slowly make my way up to Alex, kind of hesitantly, and I slip the sausage sandwich that I made at the table into his hands.
Thank you. When we get to the kitchen, I'll just find like a stool or something and just plop myself down it and start eating a sandwich.
I'm not walking with Alex, just to clarify this, and I don't speak to him. I'm just put myself away and silently, I'm following Olive.
Rosie, did you want to take us to the corner of the kitchen where the cake is?
Yeah. Do you want to sit like on the barrels outside of the kitchen? Because I think if we're actually inside the kitchen, we might get yelled at because we'll be in the way. Also, all the people in the kitchen will overhear our gossip, and maybe.
Okay. Sure.
But like, there's like a little room outside with a bunch of barrels, so we can just sit there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I plop down on a barrel, and I guess it's like a storage cupboard or something. One of those.
I'm gonna stand at like the entrance to this like barrel room and just like lean on the door so I can see if anybody's walking by, so that we need to keep our mouths shut.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably a few people like working in the kitchen, but like if they see you, like they're not really doing much to, you know, bother you.
What's going on?
I got nervous. When we got back to the Great Hall, I realized that if somebody sabotaged the date, maybe someone just has it out for us in general. Doesn't necessarily. First, I thought maybe it was the clock tower, but anyway, point being, I looked at the swap table and I found these runes. They were kind of carved under the table, and they're I'm blanking on the name, but they make you confused or not quite memory loss, but disoriented. And it was clearly intended for us.
Like a confundus rune or something.
Yeah,
But that doesn't make any
That's
sense.
really
because,
tricky.
yeah, and
dangerous.
don't the Great Hall tables like reject anything that's put on them? Like, remember when we put on a note on the table and then it disappeared?
They're supposed to, just like Hogwarts is supposed to keep out intruders and is supposed to be safe.
But
We should tell Headmasters.
the food is magic. So maybe somebody found a way to convince the table that the thing was food.
Maybe. Or maybe it is coming from a really advanced witch or wizard, or maybe it's from someone who works here and they know how to go around
The
those.
teacher?
I'm just trying to think of who could, circumvent those kind of. It's strong protective magic. It's maybe not a teacher, but maybe like an adult who went to Hogwarts or used to be a teacher here and got fired or something.
That sounds
Or-
very specific, Olive.
Or maybe it's the student that we caught skulking about the restricted section, maybe looking at books on advanced runes.
Even if I read a whole book on advanced runes, I don't know if I could do one yet. And I mean, I'm pretty good at doing stuff out of books a lot of the time.
Either way, we just need to be careful. I don't think we should presume that any of our usual spaces or anything are safe. And I don't want to freak anyone out by saying that, but maybe just when you get back to your dorms tonight, everyone just do a little check around your bed just in case.
Could you not obviously draw them in a dangerous way, but draw them so I know what I'm looking for?
Olive's gonna grab the book that she drew into and kind of like look over her shoulder a little bit and then show them the drawing. That's what I saw.
Like little pies.
Yeah. Little pies.
Is she in our runes class? Did she start taking runes?
I don't remember, honestly.
Who?
Ashley Indigo. I saw her in the restricted section of the library.
It was Ashley?
Shh. Yes. It was Ashley.
What was she looking at?
I didn't get to see. I just saw her, moving quickly, trying not to get caught. Which I still don't know how she pulled that off, because I got stuck. I just realized that. Clem, how did she even get out of the restricted section?
I honestly have no idea. I ran to go get help for you, and
Wait, you got stuck?
Wait, do you think she had permission, like a teacher had given her,
Did she stick you?
I got stuck, yeah. That was a whole nother thing.
Wait, did she do it, or?
Who is allowed in the restricted section?
Well, you have to have permission from a professor.
What if would
there's-
prefects be
I don't know.
like heads?
Oh, older students can go in.
What if there was a professor who gave her permission to go? I don't know.
All we know right now is we have to be extra careful and look carefully wherever you go, and if you see these runes again, they're really dangerous, okay?
I have an idea. But we need to find Lily.
Okay.
Okay.
Now?
Okay.
I walk towards the Great Hall. We're still not far away from the Great Hall, right?
No, you'd just be leaving the kitchens.
So I think I kind of walk away and lead the pack back to the Great Hall to look in and see if Lily is there.
Lily is not there. She's actually walking down the stairs, however, with Barney.
I turn to face her. Lily?
Oh, there you are. You just came back from the hospital wing. Barney said you might be here.
Lily?
You're all right?
Lily?
What's wrong?
I think it's time.
Time for what?
Time for... the thing.
The thing?
You know that you helped me with the...
Oh. Oh. What are you talking about?
I think we should find somewhere private.
Oh, do you want me to run back to the dorm to get it?
I think we need to explain first.
Yeah. What is happening?
I think we have a way to get into the restricted section.
And that's a good place for us to end the episode today.
Well.
Well done, everybody. Intense episode. Well done. We've got some end of session stuff to do. Let's start off with our traits and such. How's everybody feeling about their traits? Do you feel like anything might have changed or that you acted counter to your traits today?
I didn't feel very witty today.
I think that's to be expected.
I think that's okay. You're still witty.
Okay.
I think Maisie's sort of gravitating away from a few, but I don't think it's soon enough to know if this is about what's just happened and a reaction to that or like a significant character change.
Okay. All right, fair enough. Let's move on to relationships. +1 or a -1 to another player character. If you do a -1, it is also an XP. And yeah, does anybody know right away?
Very easy, +1 to Olive.
Okay.
+1 to Rosalina.
I'm gonna give my +1 to Alex because I think Olive really related to his reaction and that made her feel closer to him.
Understandable.
A -1 to everyone.
Wow.
No,
For what,
actually,
dragging you out of the clock tower?
no.
Because
I
Alex
actually-
feels horrific.
Yeah, I think since there's only one person, I will actually do a -1 to Maisie. And it's not you, it's me. So.
Thanks, gee. I was just about to say I can understand that, but I take it back.
And can I give a +1 to Clem?
Okay.
Sharing a pudding cup with me?
All right. It's time for some classes school rolls. Please take note of any additional forward that you have from anything. Go ahead and make some rolls. Was it Olive starting off? Or Rosie?
Rosie.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's start off with Rosie then. Getting 5 points for Hufflepuff. Hopefully I can help out today. Let's see. That's a 3. Okay. Sorry. And an 11. Okay. So, got 10 points. Yay. Yeah. Okay. Next up, we've got Ravenclaw. Alex starting us off with a 7. 5 for Ravenclaw. That's a 9. That's another 5. And a 6. That's -5. Okay. And then let's go on to the Gryffindors. 25 points from Gryffindor. Jeebus.
Everybody stacking mind on Gryffindor. Okay. And let's see, Slytherin, 20 points so far. I feel like I have to roll my green die for Slytherin. Let's see. And that was a bad choice. 15 points overall for Slytherin. Still doing well, Slytherin. Still doing well. Gryffindor pulled away, though. 170 for Gryffindor, 95 for Hufflepuff, 120 for Ravenclaw, and 160 for Slytherin. Slytherin in second there, closing in on Gryffindor's lead. Okay. Now it's time for our shoutouts and our downtime activities. Why don't we start off with Luxie today?
Well, I would like to attempt to make an invisibility potion. It's a year 3 potion.
Very nice. That's a good choice for today.
The old mind roll, and I've failed, which I kind of expected.
Yeah. Okay. So what? Normally nothing happens, but I feel like something comical needs to happen with an invisibility potion.
Let me check out. Let's check out the ingredients on the invisibility potion.
Sure.
Cherries, chicken, and spiders. I think that in the process of cooking this, I started munching on some of the edible ingredients. I was like, oh, chicken? I haven't. Yeah, I'm a little peckish, thank you. And I accidentally put in much less. What?
Chicken. Peckish.
Oh my god. I thought you said package, and I was like, there's a package? So it's just, the only ingredient was like spiders and like half a cherry, and I was like, that'll work. It did not. I was wrong.
Unfortunate.
Hi, my name is Luxie Games. I am a variety streamer on Twitch. I'm currently playing. Well, this is May, by the way. She's really scared by my neighbor's upstairs noises. She was shaking, so I was like, just bring her in here. I am currently playing a new playthrough of Skyrim. Sorry, my mic was so far away. Playing Skyrim. I'm also playing, what is the game? I can't remember. I'm playing another game too. Star Wars Fallen Order.
Jedi Fallen Order.
What? What did I do?
No.
Look at Swamp.
No, don't.
Nothing's happening in there. It's fine. I'm playing video games. I'm playing Skyrim later. We're collecting all the Leslie Argonian maid novels. All I can do is think about Colo collecting potatoes. Thanks for having me. Bye. Y'all suck.
Speaking of our resident potato, Colo.
Hi. I'd just like to say that Star Wars Jedi Star Wars Jedi. I need to just close Discord. I'm sorry.
That's a good plan.
Jawa
Star Wars.
That's my favorite version of Star Wars too.
Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order is actually called Star Wars Jedi Fallen Over. Fight me.
My chat has told me that you call it that multiple times, by the way.
That's the correct name. The developers absolutely misnamed it. They got it wrong. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Over. I'm really good at the falling over part. Hi, I'm Golo. It's nice to meet you. Wait, I need to tell you what I'm doing. I would like to do a social activity. Please. And, oh, great. I wanted to write a letter to somebody that I admire, and I think I wrote it and was just full of absolute jumbling nonsense because I was exceptionally nervous about addressing that person. Hello, it's nice to meet you. I'm Colo. You can find me in lots of places on the internet under the name Hello, it's Colo, which is all one word. I stream on Twitch. I am currently addicted to Stardew Valley. I just started playing it a couple of weeks ago, and this is my life now. I love it because I get to farm potatoes, and that's just the greatest thing ever. And yeah, it's eternally one more day over there, which is also I'm on YouTube. YouTube if you want to come and find me over there. We had a new video last week that summarizes what happens in my world, which you might enjoy. And this week we have a release of my playthrough of Journey, which is a really super beautiful, very like short indie game, but incredibly gorgeous and very emotional story. I loved it so much, and I'm super excited to share that with you. So that's coming to YouTube on Saturday too. It'd be great if you wanted to come say hi. That'd be lovely. So maybe see you there.
Thank you so much, Kala. Zgonicus?
Hi everyone, I'm Zgonicus. My brain is so melted.
Nothing's happened today. I don't know why.
Downtime moves first. I will practice spellcasting, I think.
Okay. Do some magics. An 8 allows you to swap one spell from your spell bank with one you don't currently have.
Okie dokie. Hi everyone, I'm Zgonicus. You can find me, Zgonicus, on all the internet places. You can also find me here on Sundays on Table Story for Ungodly, which is a very different show. It's far more, it's far less family friendly is a better way to say it. It's not family friendly at all. It's probably not like most people friendly, but if you like to laugh a whole bunch at people being outrageously silly, then check out Ungodly. And yeah, I think I said all the things I'm supposed to say, but just the past like 5 days of doing things, my brain is so melted. But this was a really nice. I'm gonna rest after today, I think, and this was a really nice way to finish off some. Bye.
Thank you, Zgonicus. Thank you. Nega-Oryx, why don't you go next?
Sure, thank you. I'm going to do social activities for my downtime move. I'm not going to try to join a club this time, because I know it's not going to work. Neither is that. Thank you so much for having me today. As per usual, I'm failing all of my downtime move rolls. I was playing Olive today. I'm Nega-Oryx on all social platforms, Negaoryx. I'm a voice actor, host, and tabletop RPG player and full-time streamer. I actually have a really cool TTRPG announcement coming soon, but I'm not allowed to say it yet. I think I get to say it tomorrow, maybe. So come by on Twitter. I don't know. Maybe you'll see something cool. Thank you for having me. This was a horrific time, and I was devastated for almost every minute of it.
No problem. Thank you for being here, Negs. Murgle.
That's me. I was hoping you'd forget about me and start. Anyway, hi. What? Yeah. I'm going to do social activities as well.
Good luck.
Thank you.
An 11. You get to add a +1 forward to your read between the lines move for the next session.
Yes. Amazing. Hello. I am Murgles. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and lately I'm very excited because I have been given permission by my actual big person job to stream some of the work that I'm doing for that job. So I am an animator and storyboard artist by trade, and I am currently working on a project with the National Film Board of Canada. It's a short film, and it's super cool that we have the opportunity to stream. Me and my coworker Slime and Cody are streaming some of the work, some of the animation work that we're doing. So I will be doing that tomorrow on my regular stream time. And I answer all kinds of questions about animation and the industry and the National Film Board, and it's just like all around a very cool time if you're interested in the craft. So, yeah, you can come check me out doing that.
Thank you so much, Murgles. I'm Wax Steven. I've been your Headmaster of Doom. I've dragged the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I know it was an intense episode. There's so much more to come. So
Whack, what are you up to?
I hope you.
Yeah.
I hope
What are
you
you doing,
have
Whack?
enjoyed it. But I do a lot of things here on Table Story. I GM another show called Rime of the Frost Maiden. That's on Fridays at 5 p.m. Eastern. And I also am designing an Isekai TTRPG on my channel. That's Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern over on Wax Steven. And yeah, make sure you join us on Thursday for Mistlight. It's the next show coming up. And thank you so much for being here, everybody. Make sure you're following all of these wonderful people if you haven't done so already. If you have your Prime Gaming sub that you haven't used yet, consider throwing it their way. Get yourself some emotes. Support these wonderful people. And if you want to help support Table Story, make sure you're following us in all the places. Table Story here on Twitch, on YouTube, at A Table Story on Twitter. And if you want to help in a monetary way, you can check out our Patreon, which is just tablestory.tv/pledge. We've got all kinds of content up there. We're uploading all the podcasts and everything. It's just so full of stuff. And there's a prequel podcast to Rime of the Frost Maiden that's been going up there that involves people in our patron one-shots. So if you want to see some stuff happening before Rime of the Frost Maiden got started, you can check that out too. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I'm exhausted as well. It's time to go. Thank you so much for being here. Peace out. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thanks, friends. Bye.
I'm just going to mute my wonderful crew here for a moment and just give you, anyone that's still here, a little bit of some background things that are happening. The camera zips away from Hogwarts, flying through the air, almost as if it was tossed away, spinning wildly, landing somewhere foreign. We see someone with a wand walking up to an old abandoned building. We cannot see their face. Only the hand clenching the wand tightly. There is light dribbling down from the wand, illuminating a dark space around this building, crumbling. It looks strange. The architecture is foreign. This is not the UK. The person approaches the building. Slowly, cautiously. They stop at the doorway. Wand light extended in front of them. Etched around the doorway are runes. The light moves close to the runes. They pause, seemingly studying them. Good night, everyone.